library, guys. You're well ventilated. You know, you can come and study, research, whatever you guys want to do.
Hello, my name is Shanika Daru and I'm from the village of Marigot. I presently work as a rural library assistant at the Marigot Branch Library. Welcome to our little interview.
Thank you very much, Shanika, and I want to thank you and Makilo as well for allowing me to make the video for you guys. Let me just span the room so we can see, get a little idea of what the Marigot Library looks like as we jump right into it. So, Shanika, could you tell us what year did the Marigot Library open?
The Marigot Branch Library opened in the year of 1971, April 1971.
April 1971. Wow, that's almost what, 30 years ago? Wow, that's quite a few years. No, more than that. More than 40 something.
It's been a great time.
Yeah, almost 50 something basically. Yeah, 70 years. Yeah, that's almost going on, almost 50. And do you know if any of the previous books, for example, in the previous locations were saved or are in this present library here today?
Okay, so I'm not quite sure. Let me fix that. I don't think we have any here. But if anybody wants, they will be most likely at the documentation center in the archives unit. That's where we placed everything of value over the years. That's where they are stored.
Oh, so anyone who wants to get any information in terms of the past library and the content,
they would most likely
be at the archives.
In the archives unit, documentation center. That's the unpainted building in the Ministry of Education. Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty good information. I appreciate that. Okay, and how many previous locations did the library occupy in the past, or do you know of? I can see that you're pretty young, so you may not know all of the locations. But
well, I know of the one that was located between the hospital and the police station, and this one presently.
I did notice that the library is pretty very well organized, yes, clean, I would say, and very spacious, especially in the times of COVID-19. Was the COVID-19 protocols taken into consideration when you guys were like basically arranging?
Well, we did do a few arrangements due to the COVID protocol, but majority of this was done after Maria.
After Maria. And is the library publicly funded or government funded?
It's government funded.
Government funded.
But we also take donations.
You guys take donations. So as you guys hear, viewers and subscribers from Afwawi TV, they do take donations. So anyone out there who wants to contribute to the development of the Marigot Library can also contribute, make a donation to the library. Okay? And also,
so we only take books from 2014, nothing older than that.
And is there a reason why you guys only take books from 2014 and nothing older?
Because let us see. We are looking at the more recent editions.
Okay.
Going back.
Going back, okay. So what sort of services do you guys offer here at the library?
Well, we basically offer the borrowing of books. We do printing, we do photocopying, we do research, we help children with their homework, assignments, SPAs, whatever they have. As long as they come, we help them.
That's very good. And during my time, we did not have that facility like this available to us.
They have a lot of opportunities.
You know, yes.
They just have to take
advantage of it, and that's right. In speaking about that, you can see right now we have someone who's using the computers, the internet cafe. He's working there. He's a common user. Hakim, do you want to tell us what prompted you to come to the library in the beginning? So as we can see, guys, you know, we have the library right here and lots of books, and we're going to be interviewing Hakim soon. I want to give you guys an idea of what to look for, what to expect, the sort of books we have. So it's very well ventilated, so you can take your time and research and find whatever information you're looking for. Peace and tranquility. Very much organized, as you can see. And they are using the Dewey system for the non-fictional. Which is that? Which is in the numeric form. And for the fictional, we use the 3 letters of the author, correct? Surname. The author's surname. First 3 letters of the author's surname. So here we have a user, Mr. Akin. So, Mr. Harper, tell us a little bit. Take up the mask, man. Tell us a little bit about what you do when you come to the library.
I come to use my computer to watch African movies.
Okay.
And I really appreciate it.
Nice.
Of coming to learn to read. But as Ms. Mackie was helping me quite a while now, I'm very grateful.
Yes.
I thank you to her for doing that to me.
Yes.
For me, I'm very happy for it.
Yes. So and it has helped you to understand more.
To understand more. I keep on coming every day.
Yes.
I really appreciate it.
So there you go, guys. That's already a success story we have here from the library. You know, someone who didn't have any much really computer skills, and he came to the library, and one of the librarians has been assisting him. So we want to thank her for assisting Akim. Do you want to say something, Makilo? So when Mr. Harper came by, did he have any computer skills? At what level was he? What was the work you had to put in place to help him?
No, he didn't have any computer skills.
Okay.
We had to guide him, go along the way with him, and then little by little,
He's
he
been
gets
learning.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, he's been. I've been looking at him. He's been surfing the web, you know, and looking at different stuff and so forth. So eventually, he keeps at it.
Yes, and then like we help him to read, like write.
Yes.
You know.
And has he been improving on those
Yes,
writing
man.
skills?
Yeah.
Because I know in the past he's getting help with reading and writing in the past as well. So, but he's very much interested in learning. So
Yes.
that's what makes it successful. Correct.
Yes.
And other folks out there who wants to learn to use the computers, learn to read and write, and other social activities that's going to benefit you, should come to the Marigot Public Library. Thank you again, Makilo. And thank you again, Mr. Harper, for giving us your feedback. Okay? All right, thank you. You know?
Okay.
Yes. So, Miss Shanika, let's say I've never been to a library, okay? And I come to the library and I want to look for a book, let's say, on biology, for example. What would I do? How would a first-time user get an idea how to use the library, how to search for books, and so forth?
Okay, so basically, the library shelves are normally labeled with the numbers and the subjects that you're looking for. So if you're looking for example, let us say religion, you would see the label shelf says 200 to 299, which is basically religion. This is arranged in the Dewey Decimal System. So we go in a numeric form, which is for the non-fiction. However, we always assist, so we'll still get up and we'll go to the shelves and you will choose your book. We bring you to the direct, how should I put that?
The location?
We bring you to the direct location and we show you where it is located actually.
Actually, okay. And do you guys, what's the process of borrowing? Do you guys allow users to borrow a book, or is just internal use?
We allow borrowing, but in order to borrow books, you have to be a registered member.
Okay.
And this is free of charge.
And how do you become a registered member?
You come to the library and you fill out a membership form. You give us your ID and whatever is required on the form, and from then you can start taking your books.
Do you have to be a local resident of Marigot, or can you be from someone else's community?
Normally, you can You don't really have to be a local resident. As long as you live in the Marigot, you could also.
Because people from Kingston come in.
Okay.
You could also check in at the different libraries.
And
Bells, we go as far as Bells.
as far as Bells. Oh
Yes,
wow.
the district is expanded.
So we serve the community as far as Bells.
Yes,
Yeah, we
Wesley
go as
to
far
Bells.
as
Okay.
Wesley to Bells.
And is there a board of directors for that controls? So it's government funded. So who oversees the activities of the library, the growth, for example?
Okay, our chief librarian, Mrs. Fernanda Raymond.
Mrs.
She's the one.
Fernanda Raymond?
Yes.
Okay.
She's the one in charge for all the library affairs, and obviously she has a boss, which is in Ministry of Education.
Okay, okay.
So it all falls under the Ministry of Education.
So you did mention that past papers for CXC that will assist students when they're sitting the common entrance, the CXC examination.
Yes.
So what would they do? So they would come and they would first be a member of the library to be able to use the computers. Is that so?
You don't need to be a member in order to use the computers or to use any of the resources.
Okay.
But if you want to leave the library with the
A
book,
yes,
you have to become a member.
And is there, so those past papers, do you guys have them saved in a particular location, a website that you go to
The
online?
past papers for the kids grade 6 assessments would be on the library site, which is the digitalization.gov.dm. So you would go on there and you would practically see everything to do with the libraries and the past papers.
Okay.
And as for the CXC past papers, we have them in the library, as in
Physical copies.
physical copies.
Copies,
of them.
okay, of them. Okay. So, yes, please. And do we have anything? Are we moving towards the cloud in any time? Like content in the cloud, for example. You know, everything is being modernized right now.
Well, yes.
And yes.
We are looking forward. Practically, we have like e-magazines and e-books.
Okay.
So the library is digitizing. There are a lot of
Nice.
things that you can get on the site.
So tell me more about that. What site is it?
Delist.gov.dm.
So the list.
Delist as in D-L-I-S.
DLIS.
.gov. .gov.dm.
Okay.
So if you go on that site, you'll get everything that you want.
.gov.dm. Okay. So that what site is that? That's a library site, National Library.
Yes, that's our library site, the Dominica Library and Information Service.
Dominican Library.
So basically, you'll see things about the public libraries, the National Documentation Center, and the National Archives. This is what I was telling you about.
National Documentation Center.
And the National Archives, which is where we store those permanent records.
That's what you store your permanent stuff. That's very good. That's good information. That's definitely going to be a good video where people are going to get information. So, and you see the past papers will be there as well, right? For the
yes, you have one outside and you can get it as well.
let's take a zoom in on the side and so we can see what it's referring to. It's called the list, guys. See? And right now you're searching for
The past papers.
past papers.
You will have to edit this.
Yes, I will. I'm not make you look bad. No way.
Because I have to go and look for it again. It's been a while since I found it. Matthew, can you help me? Do you remember where I go first?
study that tonight. See if I can load it
I
tonight.
don't want to guess it and print it out from the side.
Okay.
Just to remember directly next week.
Okay, is there anything else, last word, you guys wanna say before we conclude? I think it was a great take,
Yes,
very
it
informative.
was.
So those are the past papers that we have here at the library for CXC. And so whenever you guys are getting ready to do your CXC examination, come on down to the library to study. If I was going to school, I would love to be here, honestly. This reminds me of when I did my undergrad in Cuba. I used to go to a library like this to study.